I'd like to welcome everybody to CKJ Crypto News. Guys, today we have a very, very special guest. We got the founder, inventor of the XRP Tipbot, amazing man in the XRP community, Wietse Win.
Hi, good afternoon over there, probably, or morning or
Yeah,
afternoon.
it's morning here. First thing first,
Yeah,
Wietse, I'd definitely like to thank you for coming back on the show. Since day
of
one of
course.
you actually inventing this XRP Tipbot, I just knew that that was something special. And it's an amazing way to expose people to XRP in real use case in real life. I mean, I've sent out hundreds and hundreds of tips. I really love it. I really, tip. I love enjoy tipping people from the community. We got a great community, and Wietse Win has been featured in A&B Crypto, quite a few news sources, and you may have seen where somebody utilized Alexa, Google Alexa, to send a tip. And now, also, guys, you can also download the XRP Tipbot from the Google Play Store. I downloaded the app, guys. It's amazing. The contact list, you can tip fast. So anyway, Wietse Win basically says there's a new feature. There's a new
That's
feature,
right.
and we're going to talk about that today on the show. So Wietse Win, what's going on with the Tipbot now?
Um, well, it's still really popular in the XRP community. But
Yes.
let me close the door here for a second because the parrot is starting to scream or talk or whatever he's going to do. Okay, so well, we started on the app I think a month ago.
Okay.
And it kind of took off. There are almost 3,500 app users by now.
Wow.
Yeah, that's quite a lot, and a few hundred of them are online per day.
Wow.
But yeah, it's great. But we were thinking, how can we allow the Tipbot app to spread, or even the Tipbot usage to spread more outside of the XRP community? Because everyone's tipping each other, and a lot of people are really generous, and a lot of initiatives with charities are taking off, which is really awesome. But I was thinking, a few weeks ago, a few of the Dutch XRP community members got together in my hometown Amersfoort, and I wanted to tip the restaurant,
Okay.
or the waitress. And I was thinking, well, it doesn't really work. I mean, I can get the app from my pocket, and I can ask the waitress, like, can you download the app and activate it with your Twitter account and show me the QR code so I can send you a tip? It wouldn't work. I mean, she has other things to do. She's busy. She's working.
Okay.
It wouldn't really work to try to explain to someone what XRP is, what the Tipbot is. I mean, it's not the right time.
Okay.
And then there are, of course, a lot of people or restaurants or family members or whatever who don't even have a Twitter account and don't want to create one, or Reddit or Discord. I mean, there are even more geeks on those networks. So we were thinking, how can we solve this? How can we make it easy for people to even send tips to people without social media accounts and without taking a lot of their precious time at the wrong moment?
Okay.
So we came up with a solution, and we are calling them paper accounts, like paper wallets. You know, you generate a XRP wallet with a key pair, like a public key and a private key, or a secret, whatever people call them.
Okay.
You print it, and then you put it at a safe place, and that's your XRP wallet. We can do the same thing with the Tipbot.
Wow.
So what we did is we created like a new fake social network, like the Tipbot specific accounts.
Okay.
You can use them to log into the app. And the way to get a paper account is always on paper from one of the existing Tipbot users.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I think you can see my screen.
Yep, sure can.
Okay, well, I'm going to show it, and it will be live in a few hours. For now, it's only live for us here, so Ali, Tristan, and for me.
Okay.
Well, this is it. So there's a bit of information for the existing user, like the existing Tipbot user, the inviter, or for the new Tipbot user, the invitee. And here's something really interesting. Let's say you generate an account
Okay.
You give it to the waitress, and you don't have to explain anything because all the information is on the piece of paper. Hodor will write some good content. I mean, we all know he's good.
Wow. Yeah, Holder's amazing. So he's gonna create
So
the content for the instructions.
He's going to send me a few sentences, and I will put it on a nice PDF. That's actually the one thing that isn't completely ready yet. I can show you the PDF that's generated in a few seconds. It's really ugly for now. It will get better in a few hours. So you generate a piece of paper. There's a QR code you can send tips to with the app, and there's a QR code for the invitee, for the waitress, to activate the Tipbot app.
Wow, that's amazing. That is amazing.
On the piece of paper will also be some information on what the XRP Tipbot is, what XRP is. So you can just give the piece of paper. You don't have to explain anything. You just say, okay, I'm going to send you a tip now. You will scan the piece of paper with your Tipbot app, and that's it. And then the waitress or whoever he or she is can take the piece of paper home. And then when his or her shift is done and they are at home on their couch, relaxed, they can get a piece of paper from their pocket, read it, download the app, scan the activation QR on the piece of paper, and they're ready. And your tip is already waiting for them.
Wow.
So they start with your
you've done it again, Wietse, because I'm telling you, this is amazing. Because, like you said, if you're in the restaurant, people are really short for time, and plus if you're explaining it to them on the fly, they could forget information, and with information to take home with them or to read more in detail, I think that's an amazing idea. That's for sure.
Thanks, man. Well, there's one more thing. Of course, let's say you start to go, you go on a tipping spree and you eat in a lot of restaurants, and you're going to give them all a paper account, and let's say 25% loses the piece of paper, forgets about it, doesn't want to use it, they think maybe XRP is fake money or whatever. So let's say they don't activate it. That would be a shame. I mean, your tip would be in limbo. So what we did is the second you send the first tip to the paper account, I mean, you will demonstrate it. You will be in the restaurant. You will give the piece of paper. You say, well, read this if you're at home. I really appreciated your service.
Exactly.
I'm going to send you a tip now. So you open the app, you scan the QR, you send the tip, and then the counter starts. And if 30 days later, the piece of paper wasn't activated with the Tipbot app, your tip returns to you.
Wow.
So it's no cure, no pay. There's no risk. Your funds won't be lost if someone doesn't want to use them.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing that it comes back after 30 days. So, like you said, if they don't utilize, an amazing opportunity that you gave them, the XRP will come back. So, hey, good way to keep a hold of the XRP to tip somebody else.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do now, I can already access the webpage. If you visit this URL, you cannot yet, but as I said, in a few hours. So I'm logged in. Let me just log out for a second. I'm going to close my session and my session logout. And of course, now I need to activate the application again because it's disabled for now. There we go. And
that's amazing. While you're uploading that really quick, a lot of people want to know, what is the amount, through Twitter you can send 5 XRP total, but through the app, once you download the XRP Tipbot app, which is an amazing app. I love how you set it up with the contacts, and you can have your quick contact list, and it's just really so fast and convenient. Now, but through the Tipbot, they can send up to 20 XRP at a time?
Yeah, 20 XRP per tip. Yeah.
Wow.
It's a little bit more because the app is meant for real life use. So if you want to pay a beer to someone, 5 XRP wouldn't cut it right now.
Wow.
So.
Wow.
So this is the page.
I don't know. 5 XRP sounds like a beer to me.
Yeah,
5
well, it
XRP
depends on
can
where
be
you
2
live.
beers. I'd rather have my 5 XRP. No, I'm just joking.
Yeah. Don't ever say that to someone from Sweden or Norway or whatever. It's expensive there. Okay. So I'm here on the /app/share page. I'm not logged into the Tipbot right now, so you'll see information both for the existing Tipbot user and for the new user, for the person you want to invite, if they ever visit this page. So I can log into the Tipbot using
And where would
Twitter.
they find that page you just showed?
It will be online on xrptipbot.com/app/share.
Okay.
I'll share the link on Twitter later today.
Okay.
So
I'll
now
share it
I'm
also.
great. Now I'm logged in, and of course I'm an existing Tipbot user.
Okay.
So when I scroll down, I see the generated paper accounts, the invitations. I mean, they are like invitations on paper.
Okay.
Invitations to use the Tipbot and, well, of course, get access to your first tip you're going to send to someone.
Okay.
And I didn't generate any paper accounts yet, and I'm going to generate one.
Okay.
So what happens is you'll see a new line here. It's generated right now.
Wow.
It hasn't been tipped, and it hasn't been activated.
Okay.
So because it hasn't been tipped and activated, and it's a new one, I can print a piece of paper. I can do this only once.
Okay.
So let's say I'm going to print the piece of paper, and well, here's the download already. Let's open it. And on the piece of paper, which will be a lot fancier, and of course I will add the content from Hodor and the explanations, like this is the piece of paper you're going to give to the waitress or whoever.
Okay.
And there's a big QR you can send tips to, and of course there's the activation QR the waitress can use to scan in the app.
Okay, so
So
there's
what
an
I'm going-
activation QR too. Wow, that's amazing.
I'm really going to print it right now, so I'm going to leave you for 5 seconds, in a few seconds, because I need to walk to the printer.
Oh, no problem. So pretty much it's one click to generate it, the paper, right?
Yeah,
I mean, it's pretty much already set up. Once you, like you said, you click the generate it and generate it, and then it's gonna print it.
exactly. Well, and
Wow.
I can generate a few more, so let's generate two more. And I can already show the tip destination QRs here in my browser, so maybe I want to pre-fund them all. I mean, it's better, of course, to send the first tip to the account if you are actually in the restaurant, because of two reasons. One, it's a nice demonstration, how easy it is. You open the app, you send a tip, it's fun. And two, the counter, the 30-day expiration counter starts when you send the first tip. So I can pre-fund them all if I know for sure I'm going to give them away in a few hours. So I'm going to leave you for 1 second and get the piece of paper.
Oh, no problem. Wow, guys, I'm telling you, this Tipbot is amazing. I highly recommend everybody to download this XRP Tipbot, and especially if you're in the XRP community. I mean, this is an amazing, amazing opportunity. And that's for sure, you know, it's nothing like spreading the love with, as far as, you know, giving somebody an XRP tip. I'm just talking to everybody, telling them how amazing the XRP Tipbot is.
Something else that's actually pretty interesting. I mean, the security is an issue, right? If I were a bad person, I would be able to get another phone, use another phone, scan the activation QR myself, then give the piece of paper away, wait for the account to be tipped a lot, and then steal all the funds by sending it to myself. Yeah, I mean, the activation QR is like the secret key to the Tipbot account. So what we did is the first time you log in to the Tipbot app with the paper activation QR code, you will actually be forced to choose a PIN code.
Wow.
So imagine you're the waitress and you scan it for the first time, and the app will tell you, please enter your PIN code. I mean, you know it's not okay. Someone has used it before. Okay. Now let's say, of course, this is the probable scenario where everyone is just really generous and they didn't scan the activation QR. They just give the piece of paper away. The waitress comes home, scans the activation QR. He or she will be asked to pick a 6-digit PIN code. Okay. And from that moment on, this 6-digit PIN code is required to activate it again on another phone. Wow. So, and if the PIN code is entered wrong for 3 times, it will get a penalty, a timeout. So, I mean, this is the safest as it can get. Wow, you ain't lying. You thought of everything. Wow. I told everybody you're a genius. well, I'm going to show it. So let's go over here. So this is the piece of paper. Yeah, this is I give this to the waitress, and I'm in the restaurant, and I open my Tipbot app. So this is me, and I'm going to say I'm sending a tip,
Okay.
I'm going to send 5 XRP, and I'm going to scan a QR code, and I'm just going to scan this QR. And here, the destination in the app, I don't know if you can see it. It will say paper account.
Yep, I can
So
see it.
I'm not actually tipping a social media user. I'm tipping a paper account, and I'm going to send 5 XRP.
Okay.
And let's go. So done, instant.
Whoa.
Yeah. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to disconnect from my account. So I will see the app like a new user will see it. So now I'm the waitress. I'm back home after a long shift. I'm on the couch relaxing. I remember the piece of paper this strange guy gave me. And I'm going to download the app. And this is the first thing I will see. The app will ask, do you want to activate online?
Okay.
If you're an existing Tipbot user, or do you want to scan a pairing QR? And of course, there will be good instructions on the piece of paper. So I'm going to select scan a pairing QR. And now I'm going to scan my secret activation QR. Here we go.
Oh.
Welcome. Please select the PIN code. Well, I'm going for 11111, etc. And I need to repeat the PIN code. And here I am. I'm logged in.
Wow. Wow, that's amazing.
My XRP are already there, and if I look at my history, I can see who the great guy is who sent me the tip.
Wow, that's amazing. That is amazing.
Now I have the app, and from this moment on, I can just show the QR in the app, or I can download my personal QR code, print it, and show it to the other XRP community members, or, well, let's hope it spreads.
There's no hope about it. This is amazing. I can only imagine. Just imagine a couple years down the road, like 2 years down the road, when this does get picked up by everybody. How easy it is to tip somebody, or just send XRP to somebody, or like you said, if you're at the bar, you never know. You might be able to pay for a beer at the bar with your XRP, depending on if that restaurant accepts XRP, right?
Yeah, who knows?
I'm thinking ahead here, but of course, right now it's for tipping, but of course, depending on where you're at, and if they accept XRP, there could be a lot more use case, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Wow, this is amazing. I highly recommend everybody download the XRP Tipbot. It is amazing. I'm honored that you would come on the show and show all these features, that's for sure. One question everybody always asks me, sometimes I do a lot of giveaways and stuff, and people want me to send it to their Tipbot. Now, I know the Tipbot is supposed to be for small amounts, but how much can I send that one person? Can I send them 100 XRP?
Well, yeah, in small increments. If you're on Twitter, Reddit, or Discord, you can send a maximum of 5 XRP per tip. But of course, you can tip multiple times in a row. If you're using the app, you can tip 20 XRP.
Well, I'm talking about if I'm going to send it straight to their destination tag and address through Twitter.
Using the Tipbot, you can.
Well, basically on Twitter, if somebody hasn't downloaded the Tipbot yet, and you put their destination tag and address in, never mind. It would still just be 5,
except
5.
you don't know their destination tag. I mean, if they are not a user.
Okay, it would have to be a user. Well, of course, it would have to be a user first. But the thing is, I send a lot of tips out. But either way, with the destination tag, once they supply you with that, the most you can send through Twitter is 5 at a time.
Let's say you use the destination tag that's on the personal donation pages.
Okay.
And you are sending an on-ledger transaction, like from your Toast wallet or a withdrawal from your exchange or any other wallet. You can send as much as you want. If it's on ledger, the sky is the limit. But in the tip, if you send it with your Tipbot balance, it's either 5 or 20 XRP.
Okay. That explains it. So basically, there's benefits of having it's best to just download the Tipbot in itself, that's for sure.
It's the easiest way to send tips, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, people, if you download the Tipbot, it's amazing that basically it has your contacts. It's actually a lot of fun. A lot of people are breaking it down in drops. And how many drops can you? If I send somebody 1 XRP, how many drops are in 1 XRP?
1 million.
So there's 1 million drops. So
1 million drops in 1 XRP, exactly. And you can also send 1 drop.
Okay, so now, say for example, if somebody wanted to send 1 drop, what would that be? 0.00? How would that?
50, a 0, a dot, 5 zeros, and a 1.
Okay. And the other thing I just want to explain to people, when you're sending a tip, you should put text before at. Like, for example, if you're replying to somebody's multiple, there's a post with multiple people in that post. If you want to send it to a specific person, you would have to put maybe some kind of letters before your at.
Yeah. There's one scenario where you really have to watch the way you are composing your tweet.
Okay.
It's a really specific scenario. So if you reply, say you tweet something and I reply, the tip will go to you, of course.
Okay.
But sometimes people want to send the tip to someone else, not to the people they're replying at.
Okay.
So I'm replying at your tweet, but I want to send the tip to Hodor.
Okay.
Just an example. This is possible, but you really need to watch the syntax you're using. In your reply, you need to start with text, whatever it is.
Okay.
Don't start with the mention. Just start with text. Even if it's just one dot, it's enough. Start with text and then with the mention. Then you mention the user you want to send the tip to.
Okay.
Then the amount with a plus sign in front of it. And then you mention the XRP Tipbot user. So no text in between the mention, the amount, and the Tipbot user. And also and with some text in front of it.
Wow. Okay, I just had to straighten that out because the thing is, a lot of time, me and King Blue, shout out to King Blue, and I'd like to thank you ahead of time for all the work you've done as far as King Blue and the St. Jude's charity also. That's amazing. But a lot of time people are trying to send maybe a tip to King Blue, and it always comes to me. So he's like, oh, well, I know you meant it for me, but it's so people just have to be really careful. But the best way to solve all that, right, is just to download the Tipbot in itself.
Yeah, but if you are on a social network, of course, it's easier to reply on the social network and not grab the app from your pocket in your. So what I'm going to show it. Like this is the parent tweet.
Okay.
This is some interesting content by you. And now if I reply, if I do this, of course, I will send one XRP to the parent author.
Okay.
To you. Yeah?
Yep.
So this will work. Now, if I want to send, let's say your tweet, this parent tweet is about something Hodor did. Awesome blog he wrote. Okay. And I appreciate it that you are sharing his blog.
Okay.
But of course, if I want to send some love using the Tipbot, I want to send it to Hodor because he spent the time writing it. So what I'm going to do is say, thanks for sharing at Hodor +1 at XRP Tipbot.
Oh.
Now, a mistake people make is either inserting text over here. So they do this, Hodor awesome blog, and then this syntax. Exactly. This isn't the valid tip redirection syntax. So what the Tipbot actually sees is some text, a mention to Hodor, some text. Oh, and he wants to send one XRP to the parent tweet author.
Exactly.
So it's going to you.
Exactly.
Another problem is if people don't start with this text.
So just to clarify that really quick, you would have to put text before.
Exactly, because if I'm doing this, which would actually be okay. I mean, now this will send the tip to Hodor, and now it won't. What's happening? Well, actually, if you look under the hood, and I can't do anything to prevent this, most of the times there's a reply chain. Like, you are not replying to the original tweet. People commented and commented and commented, and then you are going to comment as well. Okay. So if you compose a tweet, you can see the whole list of users you're replying to, right?
Yep.
So what if you look under the hood? I mean, Twitter presents it in a fancy way on their website, but what's actually under the hood is this. There's user 1, user 2, user 3, and then there's the tip text.
Okay.
So let's add this, yeah? This is actually what happens.
Exactly.
So this what the Tipbot sees. Now the Tipbot doesn't know if you are sending one XRP to this chain, and this is the first user, or if you are sending one XRP to Hodor in this chain.
Exactly.
So it just doesn't see the difference. I mean, Twitter is chaining all the mentions.
Exactly. So
So
just
it's a
to send
problem
this to the right
because
person, you would have to put your text before
Yeah.
the tip sent out to the person you basically want to send it to, or just
Exactly,
space it.
because if let's say I do this, now the Tipbot can see, okay, this is the parent author, this one is also in the conversation, this one is also in the conversation. Hey, this doesn't start with an at. This is text. Hey, user mention, amount, Tipbot. Okay, let's send a tip to this
holder.
user. Yeah. Compared to this, hey, this is the parent author, this one is also in the conversation, also in the conversation, also in the conversation. Hey, he wants to send a tip. So it's actually really easy, just some text, user, amount, Tipbot. That's
Exactly.
it.
Yeah, that's the format. People ask me about that all the time, and basically, you know, once you play with it a little bit, I mean, once you explain it to me, I clearly see it's really, really easy, and people will get a hang of that very easy. And while you mentioned Holder, huge shout out to Holder. He did an amazing blog. We are early to the party, and he actually covered you in there, covered me and King Blue. Huge shout out to Holder. He does amazing work, so I'll be looking forward to the text that he, you know, creates for your the Tipbot. That'll be amazing, that's for sure.
He will keep it short so people actually read it. I mean, people have the attention span of a potato these days. So, yeah.
That's why XRP and digital currency is gonna be massive, because basically, you know, people want to settle them transactions now. You know, this is amazing.
Exactly.
So it's gonna be huge.
Okay, man.
Wow. So basically, like you said, now you can download the Tipbot from the App Store.
Yeah.
Congratulations on that. That's
Thank
amazing.
you.
Like, whew,
Yeah.
I'm so excited about that. All right,
Yeah,
guys.
it's most of the work actually on the app itself was done by Ali Baltasar 223.
Okay. Now, what's his @ sign on Twitter?
Baltasar 223.
Okay. Wow, I'm definitely gonna follow him. That's for sure.
And the design is by This Is Tris.
Okay.
But I will mention them when I announce this feature in a few hours.
Oh, okay.
And I did the back end, so, and the IDs from the three of us. So we will continue programming, launching updates, and we have a roadmap for 1 to 2 years. So we're going to make a lot of more awesome stuff.
Wow, to be honest, I'm telling you, I'm really looking forward to all the developments coming from Wietse, because I told you, like, first time he was on the show, I'm amazed. Like, whew, you're ahead of. I'm just really looking forward to, you know, some new developments coming out in 2019. That's for sure. You know, it'll be a pleasure to have you back on the show when we have some more features. I'll be honored.
Thanks for having me.
All right, well, thank you so much, Wietse Win, for coming on the
time.
show. I will leave Wietse Win's information in the description. Guys, get your XRP Tipbot today. It's an amazing feature. Thank you so much, Wietse Win, for coming on the show. Have a wonderful day, my Ripple brother.
Okay, you too, man. Bye.
Later.